falsify the Torah, falsify religion, falsify. You say in the name of Hashem and you're killing people, raping. Nothing to do with Hashem, nothing to do with Allah, nothing to do with anything. There's a famous comedian who I actually really like one of these days. I'm not saying anyone should go to him and watch his stuff, but you should if you want to calm down a little bit and need to heal and chill out a little bit for 5 minutes after all the stress of the shiur and everything else. You go to Guy Hochman. Have you heard of Guy Hochman? He's a funny guy. Anyway, not you probably shouldn't go check him out, but nevertheless, I've become a little bit of a fan of him because he's crazy and he's Israeli and he and specifically this time he's like on fire right now. He was the kind of guy who went into the World Cup in where was it in Qatar? He went to the World Cup in Qatar, and he went around saying he's Israeli and starting on everyone and like waving the Israeli flag and like pushing it into everyone's face. Came into the stadium with an Israeli flag, like did everything to trigger everyone. It was like amazing, and they all went nuts. They were like 1 minute they were like they thought he was on his side, and then suddenly he like switches it. He's so quick, and he's so witty. He switched it on them, and then they're like what? And then he's like already run off already, you know. And it's so risky. He could have like been killed many times, and Hashem protects him. Anyway, so he's a soldier, right? He's gone to reservists. He's a miluim, and he's in the miluim, and he's doing all these jokes. And he says like such funny things, and he's really clear about how they're sheker and they're klala, and we're emes, and we're bracha. And because he's in the world of humor, like the world of comedy, you can sort of get away with saying things not PC. Yeah. Sure. So you watch him, and he's like, the latest one, he said, "I'm a lion, and I'm gonna come and like eat you all, you mother." He's swearing, and it's like, it's not clean, but he's like going for it. He's saying all the stuff that the rabbis want to say, but never would say because it's not right. But anyway, the people that are busy with the opposite, the shakranim. We'll say her name, Rashid Tlaib, Machon. She won't come out against Hamas. In fact, she's probably pro-Hamas. Now, which means she's pro-evil. She's basically an evil lady, yeah? She's got a Palestinian flag over there. And the truth is, one of the best tweets or things I saw was that's truth, is that Hamas, if you love Hamas, you hate Palestinians. That's a true comment. Figure it out. Why? Because they're the biggest tyrants and torture to the Palestinian people. True. You have to get rid of Hamas completely, wipe them out, which is what we're trying to do. There should be matzliach doing it. And even if he's a tzaddik, but you see, with the Palestinian people, they won't get rid of Hamas. So then, what's the problem? Then they're in the place of a Russia, and then what happens? Even if, say, the tzaddikim like Klal Yisrael come to them and say, "We'll make peace. Let's work it out again and again and again." And you have a Jared Kushner, you have this guy, or that guy. We're trying to make peace with you dudes. We're trying to work it out, make your life better. And what do? We're trying to give them bracha. They won't get rid of Hamas. So since they're with the Russia and with the Klala, they can't ever become a bracha. So it just keeps getting worse for them. They have to get rid of this Hamas. They're all finished. They'd be on our side and help us get rid of these Rishayim.
Even the quote, like president of the Palestinian Authority is a Holocaust denier.
We have to get rid of him also.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's never been elected in 20-something years or whatever it is.
Exactly, yeah.
So no one really wants him in power.
He's a 4-year term that expired 16 years ago.
He's a dictator. Yeah, so they should also get rid of him as well.
The nations were condemning his speech in the UN.
They should get rid of him also.
Exactly.
They should ask who's son. Now let's go back to the Tzaddik. Me who is a Tzaddik. The Pamim Esha Niksho Ba'ezacheh.